Brea tar pits. We're gonna check out.
Shalom.
Fanning is having one of his famous, world famous poop attacks where he has poop actively running down his leg.
Hey, I'll just say this. What was that fucking place called? Lupe's Burritos. Listen, if you go to Lupe's Burritos and get a California burrito, it's half refried beans, and just be careful of what's gonna happen after that. Remember
Also,
that time?
It's not very good. It's like cafeteria quality food.
You remember?
Like high school cafeteria quality food.
I'm from Bangladesh.
You're from Bangladesh?
Don't need to check. They should have something wrong. I am from Bangladesh. I was a long time in Germany, Hamburg. I studied computer science, but I cannot finish at that time.
So you studied computer science in Hamburg, and then you came to...
Because I cannot finish at that. I have no stipend at that time. Then, hey, what I can do without stipend, I cannot finish. Then 1989, I come from Germany to here.
1989? Okay.
First, I come New York. I don't like New York. New York is crazy.
Yeah, I don't like New York.
Then one of my friends called from here. They will feel bad to me. Then one of my friends called me. Hey, maybe you can visit in Los Angeles. Why not Los Angeles? Palm tree, green tree, all are. So I come over here. I'm 1989 to here. I right now almost 32 years.
32 years? Oh, wow.
Only.
That's longer than I've been alive.
How old are you now?
I'm 25.
See, my big boy, 29. He's SpaceX engineer in the Bombay.
Oh, really?
I have another little boy. He's 19 to 20 now. He's look like skinny, look like you. He's now 20 years. He's go Cal Poly St. Louis of his boy.
Oh wow, that's really good.
He's very good boy.
Yeah.
So my two boys.
They definitely got your brains.
No, my wife very smart. She talk very less. I have too much problem. No smoke, no drink. I talk too much.
Is your wife Bengali also?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you left Bangladesh, what year was it?
Okay. 1980, I go Germany. 1980.
Okay, was Bangladesh
To
East
Germany.
Pakistan or was it Bangladesh?
No, already Bangladesh, because 1971 we separate from Pakistan.
How old were you in 1971?
I was a college student, maybe. You can 1971. That means I born 1992, almost 19. 19 years.
Did you fight against Pakistan?
Hey!
That's a good thing. That's cool.
I
Fight for independence?
I was freedom fighter. I have a special training from India. I have a special...
You trained in India?
Yeah.
So you trained in India to fight against Pakistan? That's really cool.
No.
Did they do the bases just across the border? Or did
No. Last time, when I college student, I feel so bad. What I can do? College is closed, everything closed. I sell some cigarette or something learning or peanut I sell them, and then I feel bad. One day I don't tell nobody. I leave the house without tell them. I go in India for training.
That's really cool.
And
That's impressive.
When I go India, I cross the northern side of Bangladesh. I go India almost evening time. Then I told, excuse me, something. I come. They speak little bit our language. I come over here. I go to the camp. You can stay here night. You can go. Then say night I can go, early in the morning I can go to the camp. And when I go to the camp, something Balughat, something I forget. Then they told me, hey, you have a good education. We can more train. We can send you the special train. Then they send to that from to Siliguri to, we can say, East Punjab, Sakrata, Dehradun culture have a special training to control.
So what was the name of the place?
There are city of Dehradun.
Dehradun?
They say East Punjab. They say East Punjab belongs to India. West Punjab belongs to Pakistan.
Okay.
I go East Punjab to special training army camp.
That's really cool. What did you guys have like a catchphrase or a saying, like, you know how the Indian Army says Jai Hind? Do you guys?
How are you? They told us something to special their language. Finally, we don't speak too much Hindi. That can explain in English something.
Okay.
Yeah, something. Hindi I know little bit, but I cannot write. Urdu, Pakistani language I can speak, read and write.
They taught you that in school because it was that was why you guys wanted to split, right? Yeah.
Thank you very much. And anything you ask me something, I can ask. My name Muhammad Ansar Ali.
Muhammad Ansari?
Muhammad Ansar Ali.
Ansar Ali.
Ansar Ali. But do you see, you born in Los Angeles?
No, I'm from Missouri in the middle of the US.
No, I don't care. But do you see Muhammad Ali, cashier's clip, face to face, only the television, Muhammad Ali. the boxer.
I don't think Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But you see him face to face only the television.
Only on the television.
Then uncle, I cannot respect. No, I'm finished now. I see him when he changed his name. Cashier's character Muhammad Ali, 1970.
Oh, you saw him there?
We invite in Bangladesh. I saw him over there.
In Bangladesh? Oh, that's really cool.
And
What
when
was he in Bangladesh for?
To change his name?
No, he like Muslim religion. He
Yeah.
changed his name. Cashier's character Muhammad Ali. We invite at that time. I saw him over there in my country, 1978.
Oh, wow.
And at that time, I was university boss.
What's that? Oh, no, it's just the Southeast State.
Then when he go over there, he visited as a Muslim, and he opened one boxing station as a friend, not for fighting. And when he play, he show one fun show.
All right, guys. So that guy was pretty interesting. Muhammad Ali Ansar, or Ansar Ali. I'm not sure about
Muhammad
the-
Ansar Ali.
Yep, he was a pretty interesting guy. Yeah, so we're gonna check out the tar pits. Here you can see the cruel death brought on to the mammoth. Actually, if you come here, you can really smell like the tar. Like, it's a pretty strong smell. I don't know how good that's gonna come out.
Well,
There
you can
go.
see the green water and the tar.
No, you're gonna see the tar clearer in a bit.
I'll be honest with you guys. This is my first time at the tar pits. I'm very excited. I've been wanting to come here for a while. I want to see the tar. I want to see the fossils.
Yeah, if you come to LA, I definitely think the La Brea tar pits, especially because there's a lot of different attractions that are all literally right next door to each other. Like, I'm looking at one there and then one there. There's two other attractions that are pretty good right next to here. One is like an art museum. I don't think we'll probably go inside of that one, but we might go in front of it and show you some of the art stuff that they have around. And then the other is a car museum, which is really cool, and they have a lot of old cars from like movies and stuff, like Knight Rider and a bunch of other movies like that.
The very famous La Brea tar pits, popularized when they were featured in the show Futurama.
Oh yeah, they were, weren't they? Yeah, there you go.
That's what made these famous.
Pop culture references. We got them for today because there's a lot of them here.
Don't ever ask for another one.
Yeah, as you walk around here, there's actually a lot of little tar pits that you'll see. They all have them all obviously fenced off. Sometimes actually they'll bubble up just outside of these fences, so you can grab some tar if that's what you're into. But this is actually like actively being excavated, so you can see those big boxes. That's basically like they found a cluster of bones and they have them all in there and they got to get them cleaned off, and they're just holding them in those things right now. But you're gonna see right now the active pit 91, where they're actually, I mean, they might not have people in there right now, but you can come here and see people actually working away. You can see down there the buckets and the little hole they're in. You can see
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of bones
the
down
bone.
there right
Yeah,
now.
this is where they're actively, like, they pull out of here. Like,
That's pretty cool.
if you come at the right time, you'll see people working in here. Yeah, this is like active excavation. Hopefully I said active enough for you guys to realize that it's being used currently. Yeah, this is really cool.
I didn't expect to see that. That's actually pretty, like, genuinely interesting.
Here you go. This is what old La Brea and Hollywood area used to look like pre-buildings. We put up some old oil derricks, made some money, sucked not all of it, obviously. You can see it right there. But sucked out some oil, made some money, now we're digging out bones.
Oh, they have the schedule up there.
Oh, do they? Read it
Yeah.
off. Let's let these people know.
The 2019 summer excavation is closed, and excavating continues daily at Project 23. We have already excavated to 15 feet in the middle of this pit. We estimate there may be up to 5 more feet of fossils. So 20 feet, that's pretty.
20 feet of solid bones. That's a lot of dead animals.
Imagine this, guys. One of the saddest stories ever told. You're just some dumb fucking dinosaur, frolicking along, trying to eat other dinosaurs, and you fall into this pit. R.I.P.
Here's a little closer look at some of these boxes, and actually it looks like there's somebody in there working right now. So we're gonna go creep on them.
Let's try to
as
get a
they
good
work
look at what they're doing without interrupting them or distracting them. They're doing God's work. Wait,
Or the opposite.
Ice Age LA's camel?
Yep.
Yesterday's camel. Look how much bigger. That's actually a giant fucking camel.
Yeah, huge camel toes for sure.
Camelops hesternus.
I wonder if that's the same genus as modern camels. Probably not, since it's a different continent.
Well, yeah, I'm not even gonna.
She might know.
I'm not even gonna try to speak on that topic because I have no idea.
Oh yeah.
Actually, yeah, we have a question. Is that camel that they show, the prehistoric camel, is it related to modern camels?
Like the same genus, or
I don't remember if it's the same genus or not. It is still related, but it's an extinct species. The closest relatives that are still in the Americas today are down in Central South America, so like alpacas, guanacos, llamas, those sorts of things. Which is also why we don't know if our camels had humps or not, because we don't know if that was a later adaptation to more arid environments like deserts and that sort of thing.
was this area not arid at the time?
Obviously, climate has fluctuated across tens of thousands of years, but in general, a lot of the time period we're looking at here is going to be cooler and wetter.
So do you ever go down there and actually you do the excavations, or?
Yes, but not for a while. I haven't worked down there on a regular basis since 2007, because in 2008 is when Project 23 started. And so we've had other people that are there seasonally sometimes, not this summer as it happened. But usually we'll have other staff that will come in for just seasonal, but year-round is Project 23 at this time, because all of these fossils are more at risk. They've been taken out of that situation that's been protecting them for tens of thousands of years. So these are the ones that are most in need for assistance.
So my last question, when you were actually down there, what's like for you personally, like the coolest experience or coolest thing that you found or saw?
Well, I want to say it was probably summer 2007. I was working in the grid K9, and I found a dire wolf skull, which I
K9, okay.
the most adorable little penguin. So that's probably my favorite fossil on a Pit 91 that I've got to dug. But I've also been involved with a lot of different filming that's gone on down there, and I have a soft spot in my heart for, we actually had an episode of Dirty Jobs. We focus on some of those maintenance-based tasks, like clearing out the trenches, that sort of thing.
Are you in that episode of Dirty Jobs? Oh, you are? Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Famous. All right. You got more clout than us then.
Yeah, that's really cool.
When did the like tar pits actually form? Like, because obviously everything you guys have is like mammals, like stuff like that. But would there be like far enough down? Like, I'm guessing that they didn't exist in like a time where there was dinosaurs, right?
That's correct. Even the oil itself is only Miocene in age, so we're only looking at tens of millions of years old. So even the oil itself is only tens of millions of years old, because here in the Los Angeles Basin, in this particular area, we're only above sea level for like 100,000 years or so.
So any of the older fossils would be like shells and stuff.
Exactly. We're one of the top fossil sites for dinosaurs' grandkids, birds. So
Okay.
actually one of the things that isn't known about the tar pits is that we're one of the top bird fossil sites in the entire planet.
Yeah, I would never have thought about that, but that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. So I definitely know, especially with a lot of popular culture, like people are like, dinosaurs. I'm like, not that kind of dinosaur, but I do have their grandkids. So it's one of those where you're kind of like, sorry, but here you go.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to work. Thanks.
Thank you.
So unfortunately today, observation pit over here, the observation pit, is closed. But if you come here on a normal day, you can go down there and you can see basically where they were doing an excavation. They kind of just stopped, and you can see like they have labeled, you know, this is a part of this mammoth, this is, you know, a camel's head, this is a wolf's back leg, whatever. It'll label and kind of show you, and it's got like a picture diagram, so it makes it really clear and really easy to identify what's what. When you come here, little life hack, if you come at the right time, this place will sell you the tickets that you can get in the museum, so you can get them both right there.
It's more disappointing The fact that this was closed, or the fact that the fort that we went to yesterday, not yesterday, but last video.
Whatever. They don't know what time is for us. Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. Which one's more disappointing? They're both pretty disappointing.
Yeah, they're both really disappointing. Here's what I was talking about, where the oil or tar kind of just comes up random places. Pick it up.
I don't want to. I don't want to get tar on my hands.
There you go. A tar hole.
That's tarable.
It's tarable. That's
This place is terrific.
Here you go. Oh look, somebody threw like a chapstick in there.
Yeah, they did.
Well, now that chapstick will be preserved like the woolly mammoth.
Look at those dinosaurs that they got. Those dinosaurs. We know a thing or two, because we've
About
seen
a thing or two.
We've seen a thing or two.
We
State
spoke to
Farm.
Muhammad Ansar Ali, and he taught us a thing or two. That's where we got our information.
That's
Cut
true.
it.
I got this thirst. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna drink my own piss. I'm Bear Grylls.
I'm gonna use that.
Wow, this tar hole was so big they had to put plywood over. I want to see what's underneath. Probably tar.
Yeah, probably tar.
If I had to
If there
guess.
wasn't employees right there, we might even find out for you guys, but there are employees right there. There's literally like a wire or something in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, probably not.
Fan theory. Put this to the test, lifers. I think that underneath that plywood is a portal to the tar world. They don't want us to go to the tar world where petrol is free.
You know what that means, guys? If you come here, uncover this and blindly jump in,
Head first,
and you'll be free.
you'll be freed from this cursed existence.
This plane.
Do it, lifers. But before you do, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey.
There's a lot of really huge animals, like this giant sloth.
They were a race of cyclopses.
Yes, as you can see, there's a Nephilim statue, or not statue, bones that they misarranged to look like this. But yeah, they have several woolly mammoths. They have a mock-up over there that we'll show you, but we're not gonna obviously show you the whole museum. This will probably maybe even go into B-roll.
I have something to say to the old school Just Life.
Talk louder.
I hope you guys remember what we used to always be about. The mighty bison.
We're bringing it back.
This one's antique.
Antique.
Antique bison.
Lots of animals died. Oh, look at that. Saber-toothed cat teeths. Or some might say tooths.
Tooths. They got.
Oh, look at that one. That one's got fucking 2 teeth.
That one does too. That one's just capping.
Oh, yeah. This one was lazy. It didn't rip out 2 of its teeth.
Look how big that tooth is.
Is it a mammoth tooth or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adult permanent molar. Hey, I'm surprised that PETA hasn't come out here to crack down on the use of animal bones. This is animal abuse.
She said she wasn't sure about the hump, but it kind of, I mean, it's impossible to tell, but it kind of goes up. I know that the hump is probably all cartilage, but I could see it with my preconceived notion of what a camel is. Oh, they have something over here. Here, come here. We're gonna play a game. Do you want to play a game?
Sure.
All right. Well, let's play a game then. Escape from the tar. They're supposed to simulate each one being your leg, so you have to pull both out.
Alright. Why is this one heavier?
Because it's got your body weight simulated on, you know, like you're trying to pull them both at the same time. He did it. He's escaped the tar.
That was pretty tough.
You're stronger than these mammoths.
I always knew I was special.
Yep, that's why they put you in that class.
And on that bus.
And with that helmet. And with that caregiver.
And in that cage. Very nice.
On the chain. Yeah, this one's pretty big. Actually, I just saw something on Vice where in Russia, they're digging up fossils like this to get their ivory for the Chinese markets.
Really?
Yeah, they're digging up all over Siberia. There's tons and tons of these. And obviously, poaching animals in Africa is way harder now. So they're digging up mammoths and rhinos and stuff, taking their ivory and giving it to the Chinese for their Chinese traditional medicine.
Wow.
What do you think about all that?
Well, I think censored by CCP broadcasting.
I mean, I don't think that's a thing against China. It's just something that's happening. It's legal. It's legal in Russia.
My opinion on the sale of ivory to Chinese traditional medicine users is the exact same as Xi Jinping's opinion on it. That's all I have to say.
All right. I'm pretty sure he doesn't really have an opinion on it, honestly.
There you go.
I bet he doesn't care. Okay, here's what that lady was talking about with the birds. Let's get down on the birds.
Here, I'd like to change my opinion. Obviously, I don't think it's good to dig up fossils and sell the ivory.
To be ground down into medicine?
Yeah, I don't think that's a good thing.
Oh.
Call me crazy, but I don't really think that's a good thing.
I will call you crazy. Well, what do we got here? A few dead wolves, if you ask me.
These are dire wolves? I thought
Look
they'd
at-
be
look.
much bigger.
Every one of those is a wolf skull.
Oh, wow.
Do you guys like wolves?
It makes sense that they'd be easy to find because they'd all be together.
Well, also, I'm sure if we actually read any of this signage, it would tell us. But I think the idea was wolves would come here and see an already dead or decaying animal and think it was an easy meal. So they'd jump out onto it and they'd get caught. And yep, being a predator, being a scavenger.
Tell me what you think about this. You can look up in the corner to see a link to our previous wolf video. But modern wolves are actually bigger than the dire wolves are if this is to scale.
Yeah, definitely. They definitely can get bigger than these ones were.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Insert that clip insert the link to our old video.
The old American lion.
I actually do wish we still had these. That would be pretty cool.
Hey, we got our chance to die to lions in a couple weeks. Just wait.
No spoiler.
Hopefully it's not a spoiler. Like when you said you're a good driver at the very end of one video, leading directly into our car crash.
Foreshadowing.
Okay, here you can see people actually working on cleaning up these fossils. I'm just coming over here because it's a little less loud, but you can see that lady over there. She's literally cleaning up fossils right now. And the different times of day you come, this could literally be completely full. Every one of these seats could potentially have a person just working away. They leave what they have right here. So I honestly couldn't say what that is, but they have screens that will show you some of them. So this person, it looks like, if I had to guess, it's like a shrew or some sort of rodent that they're cleaning up. And they also have like a little snail shell or something. What do you think?
I think that looks pretty cool on the big screen when they got the penny there to show the size comparison.
Yep, there you go. If you didn't catch it, that is literally an American penny next to
Tiny
those
bones
things.
and tiny shell.
Hey, you don't know anything about their species. That could be big boned for them. Mama always said you was big boned. Oh look, she's cleaning up these teeth to what? Prehistoric dentist. I'm using water and Novik, whatever that is, to clean dirt and oil off ancient teeth. Emily.
Well,
Thank you for
really
your
cool.
service, Emily.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. There's a really nice little garden in here. I don't know if it's supposed to represent the time period at all, or if it's just a garden, but here you go.
It might just be here to give Juan like a calming kind of thing, just a relaxing family thing.
Especially after you have that, like, the breakdown brought on by the realization of the deaths of all these animals.
They got a little waterfall, that's nice.
Yeah, it is really nice. Okay, we're about to do probably the most dangerous thing we've ever done on our videos. Worse than anything in Mexico, breaking into all those places that people apparently didn't like us breaking into.
Getting in those car accidents that people somehow were mad at us because we endangered ourselves.
We are now gonna walk under this gigantic rock. Oh God, I'm having heart palpitations. All right, this is gonna take a while to get there. We might have shot. Yeah, we jumped the gun, shot our shot.
Honestly,
a little early.
I was just so excited. I swear this never happens.
I'm never this premature in my videoing.
We're almost there though, guys. Don't worry. Hold on to your seats.
Hey, guys, this will be on our Instagram. Justin will be under there, just holding his arms up.
And I'll be holding the rock, and then it'll come down.
All right, we made it to the rock.
We didn't land on
Stop.
Plymouth Rock.
That giant rock landed on us. If that were to fall down, it'd be a real rocky situation.
See, that's how I know that rocks aren't real, because how'd they get this rock up here?
They bolted that rock in place and clearly carved it. I've lost my illusion.
The ancient Californians that moved that rock there didn't have cranes. How the fuck did they get it up there?
It's probably the Mammoths. Haven't you ever seen?
They pulled it with the Mammoths.
Haven't you ever seen? Oh, what's it called? Something BC.
Like 30,000 BC.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That thing where they have mammoths building the pyramids. This. Well, if you guys live in the area of California or in Asia, I'm sure you've seen plenty of girls come here and take selfies and pictures and stuff.
Like that.
Just like that, all over these poles.
Actually, there's literally separate groups of females taking photos. And here we are.
Doing the exact same thing, because aren't we pathetic? All right, so hold on, before we get too close to traffic. Yeah, there's an art museum here. We're probably not gonna go in the art museum because we're not really into that kind of stuff, but we literally walk straight from the tar pits to here, and the next place we're going to, we're gonna also walk. So all this is literally just next door to each other, so definitely come check it out. We're gonna be lame for a second and take Instagram pictures of ourselves now, so please judge us very poorly.
We are pathetic.